So you know, I'm interested right now myself. I'm like you. I'm interested in wanting to see what's the line of these other artists in the mind frame of some of these other artists of all these situations, the so-called beef situations. You know, even when if we get to game and speak on the game situation, you know, it get confusing for me because, you know, I've been at the point where I've been around my homeboy Spider Loc, which is you know, G Unit West, the newest addition to the unit, and you know, he had affiliation with Game before he actually was a part of what we was doing. And once he became a part of the unit and, you know, Game started to have his feelings towards whatever and his separation came about with the unit, you know, he would still get phone calls from Game. And I was actually there at a point of time when he called and he was just like, yo, bruh, you know, I'm ready to throw in the white towel. This was his exact words, you know, like, bro, I'm ready to throw in the white towel. I'm not with this beef stuff. I ain't tripping or none of that. And you know what? I was like, man, that's crazy, because you know, I hear it from the horse's mouth. Mm-hmm. So me being the person that I am, I said, you know what? Let me call 50. Mm-hmm. And I called 50. I said, 50, look, bro, I just heard this man speak out his own mouth and say, look, he want to throw the towel in, and he through with these situations, bro. He ain't no more with that beef or whatever it is. And 50 looked at me, and he was, you know, at the end of the day, he was over the phone, and he was just like, yo, I had to take a check on that one. And I'm like, 50, you know what I mean? I'm starting to look at 50 a little crazy, like, dude. You know, dude basically is apologizing and you tripping, like, why you doing that? You know what I'm saying? And I was almost looking at my homeboy a little sideways. See, I'm speaking to y'all real. I'm telling you what's real. I was starting to look at 50 like, yo, bro, maybe you losing your mind. Maybe we taking this a little bit too far. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that hard where they can't just accept the apology, I feel. Yeah. Straight up. So it was like, I was looking at him crazy, and he was dead serious with me. He was just like, yo, Buck, I'm not with that. And I was like, well, you know, I don't know. He said, and then he came back, he was like, the reason I'm not with it is because, you know, I give Game a week and he'll be right back at radio going off onto a whole nother subject. Right. And, you know, we ended that night on that note, but the next morning, bro, and I promise you, bro, I put this, you know, pretty much on everything in this conversation, bro. The next day, that boy was on New York radio going off. And this is the next day from the conversation where I heard, I've even attempted to even call 50, and, you know, it was that quick. And I was right at 50, like, well, man, you was right. You see what I'm saying? So those are some of the things that support my reason of me of having any, you know, part of the situation. We're really not even knowing what the true situation is. I just know that's my homeboy, and you get out. But when I start to see things like that, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. You know, other little things too, bro. But that's just some of them. But like I say, it's always room for the money to be made. So at the end of the day, you don't have to like me for us to make money. Straight up. That's where I'm at with it now. If you don't like me, you keep your distance. I keep my distance, get to the money. That's because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Other than that, you know, you don't nobody want to hear about that no more. And that's why I come in there like, come on, man. Because everybody pretty much been waiting on somebody to say it. They just ain't nobody said it, neither from my side or they side. I'ma stand up and show you and tell you what it is, man. It ain't about nothing. Because if it was, honestly, I ain't been shot yet, bro, or shot at. And I ain't used to none of this, bro. I come from the hood for real, bro. And when it's on and we going at it like that, it's real. And you're not gonna hear about it.
And talking about records.
Straight up. So let's just get to the money, bro, and take it to the club like I'm finna do.